In a Channel 9 investigation tonight, we've uncovered tens of thousands of taxpayer dollars were all poured into this local nonprofit for years. But now, Matthews town leaders say the group has never been listed with the IRS as a 501c.
Eyewitness News reporter Mark Barber questioned the leaders about how this happened. He joins us now live in Matthews, where town hall meeting will begin in about an hour.
And Erica, some concerned taxpayers are planning to meet right here at Town Hall inside this room to publicly call for Commissioner John Urban's resignation in just about 45 minutes. They say that this commissioner is the co-chair of this nonprofit, so they're holding him responsible for misrepresenting it.
It's extremely painful.
Commissioner John Urban says he just learned a few months ago that the organization he's overseen for a few years is not the 501c nonprofit he thought it was.
People make mistakes. We're all sinners, you know, and if I had $1 for every mistake I made, I'd be a wealthy man. I mean, that's just the bottom line from that standpoint.
The Red Brick Partnership was created in 2015 to promote downtown Matthews. Using taxpayer money, the organization started popular downtown events like this one that are held on the first Thursday of every month. The organization is registered with the state as a nonprofit. Problem is, for years, commissioners have given more than 50,000 taxpayer dollars to it under the assumption it was also listed with the IRS as a 501c, when it isn't.
It was just happened to be a mistake that the form didn't get filed.
Commissioner Urban says the volunteer attorney who helped the partnership get started forgot to submit the 501c application to the IRS back in 2016. Should you have caught the problem sooner?
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't know.
Some taxpayers don't think that answer is acceptable.
I think that's negligence on his part. I think, that's my opinion, I think that he's not fit for the job if he doesn't keep up with his own organization.
Gordon Clements filed a complaint with the IRS against Red Brick last week after he says he asked for the nonprofit's financial records but couldn't get them.
Because we need to know how our tax dollars are being spent.
The IRS says no matter how big or small a nonprofit, if it's a 501c, it is required to file annual tax forms or an electronic tax notice that can be reviewed by the public. The Red Brick Partnership hasn't done that, so its financial records have been private until now. To address transparency concerns, it gave Channel 9 its financial records on Friday afternoon. There are 100 pages of documents, so we are still going through them.
This is definitely very eye-opening, and I think at this stage in the game, we need to be looking for a pay-to-hire situation. Now, moving forward may be difficult. This nonprofit has filed an application with the IRS to officially become a 501c. However, that process can take up to 6 months. In the meantime, the town has said that it will freeze the $20,000 that they plan to give it this year until they can confirm that it has become a 501c. Scott?
You're at that town hall meeting, Mark, that is about to start. You told us earlier in our meeting this afternoon when you pitched this story, you're hearing some people might actually call for Commissioner Urban to resign tonight. If that happens, how do you think he might respond to that?
Well, when I talked to Urban about this earlier, he was very frustrated, and he said if someone thinks that they can do a better job at this than he can, then they are welcome to come and take his job. Now, again, that meeting starts at 7 o'clock here, so things could get interesting real fast.